Hey, I know what this looks like, but we're actually in an airport, specifically the Doha airport, but we're under a tree, obviously. Look at this. That's a really cool waterfall. And a few minutes ago, I got kicked out of sitting in it, obviously. Not under the water. There's like a giant stoop there. That's not an invitation to sit. I don't know what is. But then I got kicked out. So now I'm under this tree, which feels nice. If you're going to make me stay in an airport overnight, give me a bunch of trees and some water and some food. And they have these little tea hut. I forget the word. There's like a thing to sleep that looks really cool. I'm going to steal one of those later. I thought it would be fun to record the podcast. Now we're in a tree. It's like we're on a safari in the airport. Did I take off the glasses? Hi. Welcome to From My Planet to Yours. The I in planet is for intuicentric, leading with your intuition, prioritizing self-control and self-expression in the best interest of all. We've pivoted the definition here and there. The whole show, oh, there's little babies running. The whole show, everything about Planet Butter is it's just an evolution. You're just witnessing an evolution. I'm sharing an evolution, a revolutionary evolution. That is what I say. Now, in the spirit of intuition, why are we in the airport right now? Because intuition said Morocco. So, a few weeks ago, just as I was about to leave Bali for Dubai, Morocco pops up a couple times. Signs from the universe, right? Everything, I don't know why I put quotes, everything is technically a sign. That's what the quotes are for. If you choose to see it that way. Now, we don't need to know the meanings of the signs. We just need to note them, observe them, receive them. So I was receiving and noting Morocco, Morocco, Morocco. Cool. Fun. But I was on my way to Dubai. So I'm just like, huh. And when I left Bali, I kind of had this feeling of like, I don't think I'm coming back too soon. Like you could just feel it. The loops were closing. The loops were closing. The energetic loops. You could just feel it. I'll be back. Bagus, I will be back. Bagus is my neighbor. Anyway, so I go to Dubai. We had a good time. You guys know about it a little bit, especially my Instagram subscribers at Planet Butter. They get the behind the scenes of everything. It's really fun. So, towards the end of the trip, not realizing it was the end of the trip, I started to be like, okay, I get it. I get Dubai. I get the feel. I feel I did the things that I went to do. I had some cool meetings. I did some cool things. I had all these materialistic upgrades, meaning in Bali, when I finished my perfume and they don't have like the type of perfume that I would want. So I've waited to buy new perfume, for example. And personalized custom perfume found me in Dubai. So I was like, wow, cool. That one. Then, if you guys recall, I was out. I didn't have a computer for almost 3 weeks. Also because Bali doesn't have an official Apple store. And my other computer broke. So, well, then it suddenly started working again after I was at the Apple store and bought the new one. So I was like, huh, Uni just wanted me to get a new computer. And what was cool about that too was that, well, there's so many things. We're going to keep this a little bit tight. So, computer, perfume. I got a lot of clarity about Planet Butter. We upgraded the Planet Butter website after that was also down for a month. And that's crazy that my website was down for that long. But my previous host shut it down before I migrated. Then I decided I don't need to migrate. I just want to start from scratch because the business is still a little baby. And I had to hire and fire 2 different people, which took about 2 weeks. And then the third guy tried to scam me. Didn't work. And then that brings us to the fourth week when I did it myself. And I had a friend who reminded me she does cool websites, but I was like, I just got excited and I just was like, I'm going to do it. So then I did it and I'm really proud of it. Check it out, planetbutter.com. So we've got all these little upgrades. And last night I was in the middle of, I thought I was going to this other area of Dubai Marina. I was like, maybe I'll check out that spot. Cause yeah. And I just wanted to be in another area. I covered all of Dubai ocean sides, like, and I'm not going inland. So last night I was looking in Dubai Marina because like I said, I covered the other areas. And I experienced the city. I gave it my love. It gave me its love. And it was like, kind of like, okay, we did it. I think we did it. But I was still considering this one place. So I'm looking at different places to stay in Dubai Marina. And none of these places were like satisfying me. Nothing was exciting me. And as per the Planet Butter Jet Ring of Consciousness, what did we do? Intuition, it's time to leave this apartment. Sensations, ooh, excited, let's leave this apartment. Action, look at options to leave the apartment. Sensations again, not excited. I wasn't excited at the options I was looking at. So that's when the cycle, the Planet Butter Jet Ring of Consciousness, repeats. We go back to intuition. When I stepped away and I circled back to my intuition was like, Morocco. And earlier that day, on the map of my phone, when I went for a really long bike ride, and the two restaurants that I just was drawn to and clicked on, one was literally a Moroccan restaurant, and the other one was called African Queen. Come on. In Dubai. It's not for nothing. So then I was like, wait a second. I don't need to stay in Dubai. We can go to Morocco now. So I got all excited. And because I got all excited, I was like, intuition said Morocco, sensation said excited, action was sleep on it because it was late and we don't make decisions when we're tired. So I was like, okay, go to sleep on it. Literally, let my subconscious do the things. Pack in the morning, go to the gym, get some sun, go for a walk, get some breakfast, do some work, a whole boogie, and then decide. I was literally dreaming about Africa all night. I'm like, damn, we are going to Africa. That's crazy cool. So I'm like, okay. After I did all the boogies, we booked a flight at like 1:00 in the afternoon for a 7:30 flight. She's wild. But honestly, it's not that crazy. People just think it's that kind of stuff is crazy because it's like a flight, so it's a bigger distance. It's like you don't book your taxi 5 hours in advance, do you? I mean, I guess sometime. But you know, the only time people book those in advance to go to places like the airport. What's with people booking things in advance for the airport? Meanwhile, I got to the airport like 3 hours early. I never do that, but I had no idea. This is a new airport. It wasn't the one I arrived in. The traffic is very unpredictable. And so I was very early on time. Dad style. Not my dad, though. He's not an airport dad like that. He's a cool dad. Hi, Dad. Anyway. So now we're in Doha at this really cool airport. I guess stay tuned. So, one more time. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm trying not to be rude with the sunnies, but it's pretty funny. So, the roundup, intuition, sensations, action, sensations again, cycle repeats. Got it? Now, I'm going to read you this week's Planet Butter publication self-friendship article because I think you will appreciate it. So, oh yeah, this was cool. And honestly, given all the flights and things, makes it extra funny. So, shall we not say keep going to a woman mid free fall? Meet me on Planet Butter. So much giggling. Wait, look at everybody. No, that's rude. I won't take it. But everybody's so cute. They're posing with that. Admiration is cool. Moral support is also cool. Compliments are kind. Likes are analytics. Comments are amusing. Unsolicited, honestly, wait, I read this to you guys on a reel already, so we're not gonna, I don't get called to it. I think that's it. Stay tuned. We're going to Morocco. Fun. All right, guys. Short, sweet, just like you. Have a beautiful day. Oh, you throw her in the pond, it's good luck. Okay. I think I'm just entertaining myself at this point, but I hope you're having. Thanks for landing on Planet Butter. See you next Thursday.